we're here in Queen City, Charlestown, Nevis today, and we're at Sherry's Beauty World. And my special guest is Sherry Gajor. Welcome, Sherry.
Thanks.
It's good to have you with us today.
I'm happy to be here.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your background, Sherry. We know that you are a hairdresser and a beautician. Tell us a little bit about your background, though, how you started. You're Nevisian, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I was born and raised here in Nevis on Government Road. I went to Charlestown Secondary School. After leaving school, I decided to further, but this was my hobby, I must say.
Okay.
It was something that I enjoyed doing and as a hobby, and I decided to go abroad and did my studies in cosmetology in New York at Wilfred Beauty Academy.
Okay, and so when you came back from your studies, what did you do? What was your intention?
When I came back, I was still operating at home because before I left,
Okay.
I used to. My mom was the hairstylist.
Oh, your mother was
Yes.
a stylist.
And I was just
I
the
didn't know
apprentice, like helping to set the hair and help at afternoons after
Oh, okay.
school or on weekends. And so when I came back, it was for me to take over and do it full time because I was the one who went and studied.
Okay.
So we started at home, and then we finally opened up in Charlestown, right across from the police station. That was my first place of business.
And how long ago was that?
It was a long time, over 25 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. And so you knew, basically leaving school, that you were going to go into hairdressing and the beauty world?
Not really, I kind of had like accounting, or I liked a job in traveling, maybe the travel agency or something. But my godmother, who saw, me helping my mom and saw the potential in me.
Okay.
She lived in New York, Pearline Library at the time, and she encouraged me to come up and do my studies in cosmetology.
Okay. So, once you opened the salon in Charlestown, what was the experience like in terms of now you have to build your clientele, you have to practice what you've learned? How was that experience for you?
Well, back then, it was a long time ago, and back then, hairstyling or hairdressing wasn't a big thing. And opening a business in Charleston was challenging because
So?
people weren't like accustomed to go to town to have their hair done. They would prefer to go at home in the backyard or in somebody's house.
Oh.
It wasn't like nowadays where we have it's the in thing.
Yes.
So when I started, it was like I lost customers because some of them didn't want to be seen coming out of a salon in Charlestown.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So it was challenging, but it was something that I enjoyed and liked because of my training. It helped me to know that you had to put it out there and bring something different to the island.
Right. Excellent. That's so interesting. So now we're here at your new salon. So this is your second salon. When did you open this salon?
Well, this is actually, I would say, my third.
Oh, your third?
Yes, because I opened the first one across from the police station. And then I moved into Solomon Arcade. And after Solomon Arcade, I moved here in 2012. I opened this salon.
Okay.
Which is bigger and better.
All right. Sounds good. So the main reason why we wanted to speak to you today is because this program obviously is about tourism. And being a hairdresser and being a beautician, you have impacted the tourism sector in a great way on Nevis. Because you have done many brides, you prepared many brides, you've done lots of their hair, you've done their makeup, you've done their bridal party for many, many years on the island of Nevis. And so those brides who come to Nevis to have their dream wedding, their dream day, you have been really, really paramount in ensuring that they have a wonderful, wonderful experience. Tell us about some of the experiences and some of the places around the island that you have actually done brides.
Yeah, doing brides is like it was mobile. And back then it wasn't like a big thing. You had to go, you're in your salon and you get ready and the bride will go. But doing destination weddings, I would say.
Yes.
You have to go to the hotel room or to that guest, wherever that guest is staying, and prepare them for the wedding. And I always loved it because it took me away from the salon setting, and it just opened up a different door, and it was a pleasure seeing the visitors or the bridal party that comes here to our island enjoy and happy at the end results.
Excellent. So you've been doing that for many, many years.
Oh yes, I've been to I did Nisbet Plantation, the Montpelier, the Hermitage, the Golden Rock, Four Seasons, sometimes private homes. If they come and stay at a private home here, I'm always available and gladly willing to help in that area.
So you do the destination brides, but you also do local brides, because I know for sure, because you did me.
Yes, yes. I remembered when you came and you wanted, you explained what you wanted, and I tried my best to deliver.
And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So there would have been some challenges along the way, even after those initial years when you would have built up your clientele, because we've had Hurricane Hugo, we've had hurricanes, we've had a closing of Four Seasons, which of course would have impacted a lot of the employees around the island itself. We've most recently had the pandemic. What keeps you coming back? What keeps you motivated? What keeps you, rebounding after those challenges?
For me, because I love what I do, even though it's work, it's something that I enjoy doing. Coming to work for me is not like, oh, I'm going to work and it's not fun. I love taking care of people. I like to see the end results. I like to see the hairstyle. I like to see them smile. I like to see the customer or the guest happy. So it's very easy for me to transition.
Excellent. So tell us what services you actually offer right now, aside from your hairdressing. What else?
Well, we do manicures, pedicures. We do massages. We do waxing. We do facials. We do acrylic nails. We do colors, haircuts, just wash and style. I think we do a lot of it in this industry.
And so you do both Afro and Caucasian hair?
Yes.
You have a lot of Caucasian...
Yes. Thankfully, because of my training in New York at Wilfred Academy, I was able to finesse any ethnic group, no matter what type of hair it is. My motto for myself is that it's here. I was trained to do it, so I'm supposed to be able to control any hair type that comes through the door.
Okay. So what would you say to other younger aspiring, hairdressers, beauticians? What would you tell them? What nuggets would you tell them if they wanted to get into the industry?
This industry is rewarding. It's fun. It's a nice, thing to work and do and see people happy, make them beautiful. They have to be disciplined. It takes a lot of work, a lot of long hours, and you have to be disciplined and motivated. Something you have to motivate yourself in every client that comes in, and just deal with them one by one. Each are different.
Okay. So it's been, as I said, it's been many years since you have been in operation. Is there anything else that you would hope to achieve? Because you obviously have achieved a lot over these couple of decades that you've been.
Well, normally before the pandemic, I used to love to go and to hear shows. I've been to Atlanta, Orlando, New York. I like to go and see what's new in the market and bring products or something new back here, because even though we're on a small island, we have to do everything in one small space.
Right.
So, you might find someone comes in, and because they come from abroad, they're accustomed to one thing, so you want to be able to offer that same thing here.
Of course.
So I like to go and do training. It's been a while, and I'm looking at sometime this year to further do something else, because in this industry it's a wide range,
and it's changing fast.
And it's changing fast, and some people just do one thing, and I like to be able to do everything. Because sometimes it's funny enough, recently I had a bride that was local, as we could say, but lived abroad, and she decided to have a destination wedding here, and she wanted to wear a wig, have it installed, styled, and everything. And thankfully, I was able to do that. And she was very happy.
Right.
So, and very beautiful at the same time. So, you know, you have to keep up with the trends of
Right.
what's coming in.
Excellent. So do you have any staff? How many staff? Do you have staff working along with you?
Yes. At the salon, I have three ladies working with me.
Okay.
And when I go out, normally I take one with me, because sometimes you do a wedding party and you have more than
need
one.
an extra hand.
Need an extra hand.
Are there any wedding parties, wedding stories that come to mind that would stand out because of some incident that happened, or anything that would have struck you at the time?
Funny enough, you said that, not because I go and, or you're the hairstylist for the wedding or the makeup artist for that wedding. You find when you do weddings, there are always some mishap. At that time, there's something that always, in my experience over the years, I've seen where you think that the day is going to be perfect and then something happened. One thing come to mind is when I did a wedding at Mount Nevis. I think I had to prepare the bride, and her dress broke. And that was like, wow, it just was me and her, getting fixed, ready for the wedding. And I actually had to become a seamstress.
So you
I had to sew the dress on her.
Really?
She had to put it on and I had to sew it on her. So, these things happen.
Wow. And that just shows, that how important it is and how valued you are. Because that could have been a real, a disaster. That could have ruined her day.
Yes.
Because you were able to adapt and to quickly assist, you helped her to have the wedding of her.
Yes, and I was happy too.
Excellent, excellent. So let's tell our viewers how we can get in contact with you.
Well, I'm located on Lower Government Road. My number here is 869-469-1439. My cell number is 662-8266. I'm on Facebook. You can get me on Facebook. I have my email, sherrysbeautyworld@gmail.com. And you could just message me or contact me via WhatsApp. And I'll be assisting any way I can.
So if somebody's watching and they thought, I would love to have a destination wedding, they can speak to you and they can do like a consultation, and you can discuss, what the possibilities are,
yes,
what the options are.
Yes, normally when before bride comes, she would reach out to me, whether via the hotel or personally,
right,
or whoever she's doing the wedding with, whether it's Dreamy Weddings, or whoever is taking care of that is planning the wedding. I would have consultation with her, find out what style she's looking for. She'll send me a picture of her hairstyle so that I have an idea in my mind what I know I have to do. She would say whether she's gonna have extensions or whatever she's gonna do, and she sent pictures of her makeup to give me an idea whether she wants what look she's going for, because most brides like the natural glow look, you know. So she will send whatever she needs, and then we take it from there. We discuss whether she's gonna need lashes or nails or whatever she wants done. But there is that rapport we have prior to the wedding,
right? So that when they come here, they're comfortable,
right?
Both be on the same page, and hopefully everything.
Yes, and sometimes if they do come to see the island before the actual wedding, we would set up a trial date.
Okay.
Where we have the trial.
Oh wow!
We do a trial.
So you go through the whole hair and the makeup before the day.
Before the day.
Wow.
Sometimes months in advance, and I have to take pictures and keep them.
Right.
Because I might forget
it on the day.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's great, Sherry. We're so thankful. We're so happy that you're still here, that you're still in the industry, and of course, as a tourism partner, we want to say thank you for all your years of service to all the brides and all the the people who've come for destination weddings. You're a valuable member of our tourism.
Thank you.
And so we want to say thank you. Thank you for being here, and we wish you continued success.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, so that wraps it up today for this edition of On the Tourism Trail. Join me again next week when we'll be talking to another tourism partner who is helping to bring Nevis to life. Thank you and goodbye.
Nowhere but my island, right here, in the Caribbean, nowhere.
program is sponsored by the Bank of Nevis Limited. Thank you, the Bank of Nevis.
Banking is now an essential part of our life. That's why the Bank of Nevis Limited is making life easier for all of our customers. As a bond customer, waiting in line is a thing of the past. Deposit checks or cash at any one of our Charlestown ATMs today. Short on funds? No problem. It's easy making withdrawals using your Bond Visa debit card. Experience how much easier life can be with just one swipe of your debit card. Whether it's online or in store, we've got you covered. Easy and delicious. Now that's a great combo. We fully understand that sometimes life can get hectic. Log on to Bond's online banking platform and with just a click, you can save the day by easily transferring funds from your savings to your checking account. Just like that. And your funds are transferred in real time. Perfect. With a single swipe of your debit card or a few clicks for online banking, the Bank of Nevis Limited will continue to improve the quality of your life so you can continue to live your best life. The Bank of Nevis Limited, improving the quality of life.